Tuesday morning, June 23. Everybody knows that recently I'm talking a lot about healthy eating, healthy diet. And today I want to focus about a mega awareness that this message should reach out to every single parent that's sending kids to camp or to school. I got tons and tons of messages from people who have overweight kids, and the parents are trying everything in their power with money, in therapy, to try to help them. And so far they can't help them. And I'm talking even about kids who eat healthy. Some kids have a bad metabolism, some kids have some kind of chemical imbalance, whatever it is. And it doesn't work for them to lose weight. Yesterday I spoke to a mother that has an 11-year-old boy that weighs 300 pounds. I'm not even talking about 200, so many. Now, these kids are going to camp. In the torture that these kids are going through, mostly by other kids, has to stop. We like to bully these kids, and they are suffering for their entire life because of the bullying that they are going through in camp. And the counselors and the head counselors and the rabbis and the principals, unfortunately, are silent. They are quiet. Yesterday I have a message on my phone, and anyone is invited to come to my phone to listen to this, that the Almana called me. She left me a message on my WhatsApp, and she told me these words: my husband passed away a few years ago. The next year I sent my son to camp who is overweight, and I couldn't afford all new clothing. I tried the best as I could, and I gave him a pants that was a little bit tight on him and a little bit short on him. She left me a message crying that after a week in camp, the torture that her son went through because he is overweight, and everybody sang a special song about his weight. The Torah tells us in Parshas Mishputim that those who torturing Yisoimim, terrible Lashonis. I don't even want to repeat it, but look in Rashi. Rashi says it's not only by Yosem, it's by every person. Kids have to know that these kids are suffering. They don't want to be overweight. They're trying. The parents are trying. Could you imagine the pain that these kids are going through? Those kids who are bullying these kids are bullying HaKadosh Baruch Hu. These kids that are overweight are also Atzelem Elokim, just as you. When you are excluding them from a game of sports, when you are excluding them from any game, from any activity, you are championing, you are bullying the Rebbeinu Shalom, you are bullying the Atzelem Elokim. That's supposed to be mega awareness this week before the kids and the boys start camp and the girls start camp. Chazal tell us that there was once a very ugly man that Rabbi Elazar Reb Shimon said something to him. It was a Tana. And he insulted them. And what did Rabbi Elazar Reb Shimon what did he say to Rabbi Elazar Reb Shimon? Leich le'uman shosani. Go to the Creator who created me. These kids must be respected, must be must be participating in every single activity like everyone else. Even if you're going to lose the game, so what, you lose your game, you're not going to lose your Olam Haba. And to you counselors and rabbis, principals, teachers that are standing on the sideline and not saying anything about it, unfortunately I'll quote you what a guy said, Martin Luther King said: there's a special place in hell for those who are sitting in the sidelines and saying nothing. You have a responsibility to do something about it. Chazal tell us, Iyov sheshosak nidoin beyisirim. Iyov, who was one of the Yoyatzim Baparoi, he said, what can I do? What can I do? What can I do? I can't do anything. What do you want from me? Hashem gave him Yisirim, inflicted on him terrible pains his entire life. You have a responsibility. Everyone, we are adults. Let's teach our kids to be nice to these kids and motivate them and do the right thing and participate in every single activity. Send this message. Hashem